It's a day Binghamton will never forget. Broome County dispatcher Jim Panditch was in charge of the 911 dispatch center on April 3, 2009, when his team got the call that'll change Binghamton's history forever.
Changes you, obviously. It's you have to understand that things will be different. I know I'm a totally different person than when I first started working here.
Good evening. The type of event that few thought they would ever see in Binghamton.
A mass shooting at the American Civic Association on Court Street in downtown Binghamton.
For Jim Panditch, the morning of April 3, 2009 started fairly quiet.
And then all of a sudden the phones exploded and they got really busy, taking a bunch of calls for the shooting at the ACA on Front Street in Binghamton.
That was at 10:30 a.m. Panditch was the shift supervisor, overseeing Broome dispatch when those first calls came in.
The first couple of phone calls were frantic calls from people in the building saying somebody was shooting.
People who were still learning English, making it hard for Panditch and his team to understand what exactly was going on.
The call was a person that was in a closet, male broken English, and all he was saying is much shooting, much shooting. And then he handed the phone off to another woman who was in a closet. She was a teacher. And they were hiding in a closet in the basement with, I believe it was 10 people in the basement, hiding in a closet from the shooter.
Once the severity of the situation became clear, the 20-year dispatch worker remained on the phone with them for over an hour, helping them remain calm as he relayed information to the police. The number one thing on his mind was getting these people out alive.
We didn't want to let any of those callers off the phone. We wanted to keep them all on the phone with us and get more information from it.
4 dispatchers, including Panditch, stayed on the phone with survivors inside until SWAT got them out safely.
After that time, we hung up with the phone. It took a couple of minutes just to decompress a little bit, everything, and get back into work.
It wasn't until later that day that the team learned the horrifying truth, that at 10:30 a.m. on April 3, 2009, gunman Jiverly Vong walked into the American Civic Association and began shooting at people inside. In just 3 minutes, Vong fired 99 rounds, killed 13 people, and wounded 4 others before turning the gun on himself.
It makes me realize that it can happen anywhere, and that you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. You could be driving down the street and somebody could start shooting at you. So it's hard to believe what's happening here. As Binghamton's a quiet area, so.
Panditch and his team were given the next day off to comprehend what had just happened. But even 10 years later, he says some are still trying to understand.
And I've learned that over the years. I can't change everything that's going on out there. So, I have to be harder because I have to be able to handle the calls in order to properly do the job, or else I wouldn't be working here either.